Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And today I have an amazing book discussion with the author, Dr. Ashwin Suresh. Dr. Ashwin, let me tell you something about him and his book. His book name is Unleash the Powerhouse Within You, Embark on the Journey Towards Your Best Self. And he is an orthopedic surgeon by profession. He's from Bangalore and he has written this amazing book for you. More about his author journey today. We are going to discuss how he decided to write on this book and how he was able to write and self publish a book. It's self published, right, Dr. Ashwin?
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. Thanks to your grace and guidance.
So, we are going to discuss this, and I'm sure you're going to take a lot of amazing insights from Dr. Ashwin's journey. So, let's begin. Thank you so much, Dr. Ashwin, for joining us today. And
Thank you, ma'am. The
let's
pleasure
get
is mine.
started. Like, tell us more about you.
Oh my God, what a fantastic occasion this is. First of all, ma'am, what can I say? You have been a magician. I must say that because there are many across the country, across the globe who dream to write a book at least once in their lifetime. It was one of the most important things for me in my to-do list that I have to at least write one book in my journey of my lifetime because that is something very special and very close to my heart. And I never knew how to go about it, but I always had this thought at the back of my mind that I need to write a book to at least reach a few people, impact a few lives in a positive way. But I never knew how to go about it. And when I was browsing randomly, you came up, and I think the cosmos got us together. And then I gave a thought and I decided to join in. And once I joined in the community, the India Authors Academy, it has been an absolutely magical journey for me. I think it's been amazing for not just me, for all those who are members of the family, and I'm just blessed to be a part of the community. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Dr. Ashwin. So, you are a surgeon, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
You
an
have a
orthopedic
very
surgeon.
busy schedule.
Oh my God.
How
Yes,
is,
ma'am.
how is your schedule like?
Oh, ma'am, to be very frank, it's a very, very tight schedule. Actually, now till the last September to October, I was practicing in a rural bond. So I had to travel up and down to Nelmangla GH, which was about 45 kilometers from my house. Had to travel up and down because of some health issues at home. So I was doing that and I used to practice 9 to 4 there. So I used to leave home at 7 in the morning, come back at 6:30, then go to private practice. And by the time I come back, it is 8:30. Sometimes I have to go 2, 3 places. So I can't predict my schedules. Right now, it's a little bit relaxed because I am working in Ambedkar Medical College and Hospital in Bangalore as a senior resident. So it is a 9 to 4 job, but I don't stop there. I come back and I go to a place called Surgicare, which is close to my house. I practice there for a couple of hours. I do surgeries, and then I have to go. I'm on-call consultant for 2, 3 places around. So it's a it's an unpredictable schedule for myself. I don't know how busy I will be at what point of the time in the day.
Wow.
So that is the exciting thing for me. I enjoy doing that because my motto and my passion is to impact lives in whatever way possible. So this gives me a lot of happiness and joy, man. And writing the book as well is a part of the big picture that is impacting lives. And thanks to you, it has come true. So I'm really, really grateful. Whatever I say will always fall short in thanking you. Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
You're
Thank you so
most
much.
welcome, Dr. Ashwin. I saw that you were very, very consistent in your entire author journey. How long did it take for you to write your book?
Ma'am, to be frank, I thought it will be a very tough thing for me because I never, when I saw the launchpad, it said 90-day author launchpad.
Yeah.
So this 90 days was something that I did not associate with writing a book. I thought it will take maybe a few months to write a book, and then maybe after that, a few months for editing, and then publishing probably a year or two. But then this journey was designed so beautifully that I followed all the footsteps that you had laid us, all the dots to connect. So as I went on connecting it, it did not feel as hectic or as difficult or as challenging. You made it so easy. You made it so beautiful for us that it was an exciting journey. And to be frank, man, the first 4 missions where you prepare us for, you don't let us write the book. You say, please don't write because
Yes.
you're going to go to the battle unprepared. So I followed every bit of that. I did research. I let the ideas, brew up in my head. I had a clear picture as to what I want to write, but how I want to write and all that, that helped me. Your methods helped me to bring it out. And once I started writing from Mission 5, It took me just 12 days. And 13th day, I had completed it. I was in fact not well for 8 days out of these 13 days. I
My
had a
God.
fever, I had upper respiratory tract infection. In fact, I'd shared with you, ma'am.
Yes.
But none of that stopped me. That was the kind of power and energy state that I was in, that my physical limitations could not stop me. I
Wow.
used to come back from work maybe at around 11:30 in the night. I used to sit and write for maybe 2 hours or like that.
Superb.
And this gave me a lot of happiness. It was not that I was training myself. It was not that I was exerting myself. It was something that I just came as a flow of energy, pure
Yeah.
energy.
Yes.
And thanks to IAA and ma'am, you are an amazing person. I don't know how I did it, but I've done it. So
Superb. And
it's
I could
unbelievable.
see that on your face when we met in India Authors Conclave, and you made it there. So I see that, that passion is there, that commitment and dedication is there. And I'm sure you do this every task in your life with a lot of dedication because it shows up in your book as well. Amazing. So tell us more
Thank you,
about
ma'am.
your book. Tell us more
Ma'am,
about
my book is named Unleash the Powerhouse Within You. It's a self-help book. As the topic itself is telling, it's a very powerful book. So this is ma'am's, gift to me, and this is my gift to all of those who are going to read it, to all the readers, and I'm really happy and really proud. It's a self-help motivational book, ma'am. So what the thought process behind this book is that each of us are special in some way. Each of us have some hidden ability. Each of us have goals. Each of us have dreams, something that we want to accomplish in life, but we don't have much of clarity. We don't have that drive. For some reason, there are some hiccups, there are some obstacles because of which we stop. Let us say, for example, there's a person who dreams of buying a big house or a big bungalow. Or let us say there's a person who wants to reach an X amount of figure of bank balance or reach a certain position in the society. But for some reason, they don't get there. And when they look back on their journey, they think that, Arey, I had this dream, but somehow I'm not able to reach it. Where did I go wrong? They don't realize where they go wrong. This book is about igniting that spark within, telling that, okay, if you're dreaming, please dream, let that dream express itself. And it's a book which is written in the form of a flow chart, in the form of a journey which takes the reader from realizing what their dream is to the point of reaching an energy state where they can achieve whatever they dream of, and a few gems towards the end that can refine their journey so that they can achieve whatever they want to. Sky is the limit.
yeah.
So we usually don't realize that when it sounds like a fairy tale when we hear it, but it is definitely possible if you're able to reach that energy state. So this is that book now. So it says embark on the journey towards your best self. This
Yes.
is definitely the journey towards the reader's best self. And it is a must read for every book reader and book lover and whoever wants to, achieve things in life. I've written at the back of the book saying it's a book for everyone with dreams. So I think everyone with a dream has to read this book. It is a must read.
So if I had to, if I read this book, what would be my biggest takeaway from this book?
Ma'am, the biggest takeaway is that one, you will get insights into yourself. You are going to get a big picture. So let's say, suppose our inner world is always darkness. Most of us don't spend time with ourselves. So this book gives us that clarity, that opportunity to look into ourselves. It throws light into our inner world. It shows how beautiful our inner world is, how powerful it is. And if we tap into that power, the kind of energy that we can get out of it, the kind of commitment and the kind of things that we can do seems superhuman. It actually is not. All of us have hidden superhuman abilities. So
Mm.
this book will help us tap those unbelievable powers that are hidden within each and every single one of us. Ultimately, we are all energy bundles. We are souls, divine energy.
Yep.
So if we can tap into that, we are going to become unstoppable. My aim is to make every single reader unstoppable in their life, become their best version, their best self, so that at the end of the day, all of us deserve to be giving our best. That's what we come to the planet for. We are created so that God wants us to become our best version. So this was my attempt to help the reader tap into his or her potential, inner potential, so that they can become their best self.
Very well
So
said. Very well said, Ashwin.
thank
So,
you, ma'am.
you had any experience in your life where you had this thing that maybe it's not for me, and then and you learned in this experience one technique that is shared in the book? Do you have?
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. There's one very, very beautiful thing, if I can share that.
Please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. There is a very interesting phase of my life that I would like to share, which gave me a lot of learnings, a lot of insights, and strengthened my belief in these concepts. There was a time when I had done my MBBS, and I was planning to pursue my post graduation. I always wanted to become, an orthopedician, an orthopedic surgeon, and or it could have been a general practitioner, general medicine specialist. So for this, usually for general population, they think that it is okay, we can get in if you're getting good marks. It's not as easy as that.
Yeah.
Even if you are really good in academics, you need to crack certain exams and perform at a certain level to get there. For me, the challenge was I was not so financially sound, ma'am. The family was not in a very good financial position. So I could not say that, okay, let us say there are a few coaching centers, there are places which train us to do it. I could not straight away say, okay, I'm going to join them. Somehow in my final year, when I decided to join in. My parents, with great difficulty, they arranged 55,000 to get me into a coaching center, which was DIAMS. So when I joined there, they told me that, sir, you can attend classes for this year and the next year. And then after that, you can take the exams. I was like, fine, all right. So that time when I joined in the middle because I could not arrange the money. So I had missed out of half of the year's classes. The next half after that I attended, and then that was my final year MBBS exams. I had to focus on them. So the last month of the coaching I could not attend. So the next year is our house surgeonship, where we are supposed to work in all the departments in the hospital. So that time I could not dedicatedly go for these classes because it's either this or that. They do not let you do both. So there I missed out on quite a few classes. So they were gracious enough to say that, sir, next year you can come and attend. So that was the year 2018. Okay. So 2018 March was the year that was the time when I finished my MBBS. So 2019 December exams, 2019 January exam, NEET, that was what I was targeting. So they said I can attend classes for this 9 months. What happened was in the month of April, I get a call from my friend saying, my friend Diams has gone into loss, the Bangalore branch. So they're unfortunately closing it down. I was shocked. Like, what are these people? What am I hearing? Am I hearing something? Okay, because the entire journey I had planned around this. Now suddenly the core of this plan is collapsed. So now I am in a mix. First of all, I can't believe it. Then I tried contacting these people saying that what is going on. They said, sir, we are in a loss. We can't do much. I told them, sir, please do something about it. Arrange for a refund if possible. Try to give me at least some study materials. They said we will do something, but nothing happened, to be frank. So what my other friends were able to do was they were able to join another coaching center, but I was very challenged. I already burdened my family a lot. So that was there at the back of my mind. I did not want to burden them anymore, even though they were gracious enough to go forward and offer even the most precious jewelry. Mom was ready to pledge her Mangalia for the classes. I was not ready to do that. Right. So what I decided was I sat with myself and I thought, Ashwin, you have a dream. That is to get a PG seat in a government medical college, because I could not afford a private medical college seat, which is about 9 lakhs per annum. That was too much. Government seat was about 1 lakh per annum, which I could definitely. So for that, I had to perform better than 96% of the people writing the exam, and about 2 lakh people write the exam across the country, which means I had to be like the best of the best. So without coaching classes, can you do it? I sat with myself and I just gave myself a talk. And trust me, ma'am, I took a decision which all my friends literally were banging me for. They were, scolding me for. They're saying, you're a fool. Why are you not joining coaching? Do you think you can crack it like that? I said, no, I'm going to do it. It's going to take difficult, there is going to be difficulties, but I will definitely figure out. God is with me because my intentions are pure. I will definitely do it. Whatever results come is not in my hand, but I'll give my 100% to do it. Then that's the day I decided in the month of April, when I wanted to download an app to learn for the PG. My mobile was an old one. It was not compatible for the learning app. So I had to buy a new mobile. So I had to do some duties. I had to do night duties in hospitals. I churned up some money from that. I gathered that at the end of the month of April, I got a mobile which is compatible for the PG app, which is a 14,000 odd mobile. And then the next year, I gathered next month, I gathered another 10,000 rupees to get my PG preparation books. from the month of May till December, it was all in-course studies, nothing but studies. I used to do half an hour of walking, 15 minutes of jogging, and then entire day. I started with 10 hours a day, and in the last few months, 16 to 17 hours of a day of reading. And it was like so much of reading is there. And the
Yeah.
problem with the medical subjects is that how much ever we read it, tend to forget. It's so volatile.
True, true.
So that somehow, with God's grace, 6th of January 2019 was the day of the exam. I just prayed God that I've given my best. Please help me out. I went and gave it. And to my surprise, when the results came out, I was amazed. I got an amazing rank. I got 96.8 percentile,
Wow.
and it was a 6,000 national rank. And I ended up in one of the best institutes in South India for orthopedics, Sanjay Gandhi Institute of Trauma and Ortho, which I
Super.
never even dreamed of. So this was like God sent it to me, because I don't know why God sent it to me. There were so many other people who had joined the best of coaching centers who failed to get there, even
Hmm.
if they had wanted to get there. So I thought that it is not about the kind of coaching that we get, or not about the kind of cushioning or resources that we get. I think it's something to do with the mind, belief system,
Yeah.
something to do with that consistency in applying that.
Hmm.
So this strengthened my beliefs, and today, now, with God's grace, I'm sitting in front of you, sitting in front of all the audience,
Oh,
telling them about this book I've managed to write in the midst of all this busy schedule. I think belief can do a lot of magical things, man. This one thing I've realized in this journey. So
belief and then your effort also. You put in that effort. Like people have this belief, but then they don't want to put the effort. So you put the effort, and that is why you saw the fruit of your effort, right?
yes, ma'am, absolutely. I'm really
Wow.
grateful to Almighty.
So, so you have included the story in the book?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, definitely. There is one part which comes as an example, a story as an example. There's a chapter called Belief, the
Okay.
most powerful amalgamation of thought and effect.
Hmm.
So there I quoted as an example, where it goes on for a couple of pages, and it's an exciting narration. So,
Okay. Super. It's very, very inspiring. Even like I was hooked and I wanted you to win in this story.
oh my
So,
God, thank you, ma'am.
so amazing. So, I'm sure people who are watching this video right now, they
Yes,
would
ma'am.
also get inspired from your journey, Ashwin. And people, if you are, please share it in the comments if you are inspired from Ashwin's journey. Also, go ahead and grab a copy of this book. I'm sure the way he has just shared about his journey, and that was just one example. I'm sure this book is filled with his experiences and how he was able to become the person he is today. So that's amazing, Ashwin.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
So
so much.
what does this book mean to you? You've
Ma'am,
written this book now. How important is this book to you?
this book, I don't know how to put it in words, is something big, ma'am. It's something beautiful. It is something very, very important to me. I feel is, we all have few dreams. We all want to do our best. But for me, part of that dream is that I want everyone to do their best.
Yeah.
I want everyone to become their best version. Somehow, when I started treating patients in my OPDs, in my clinics and the hospitals, they come to me with pain. They come to me with, sir, I have this back pain, I have this shoulder pain. I treat that. I realize that there is medication for physical pain, but there is somehow the mental aspect of this pain or discomfort
Yep.
is not addressed.
Yes. Yes.
So this was one domain which I thought that I should be able to address even this. That's what
Yes.
makes me a complete
Yes.
individual.
And that would make you the best doctor in your field. Yeah, yes, I totally agree to that.
Yes, ma'am. So because of that, that was the whole idea which gave birth to this book concept, that I have to address this domain or this aspect, dimension of health as well.
Hmm.
And it's not just about the mental health, it's about inherent ability that's there in each and every one of us. I
Yeah.
want everyone to tap that. And if everyone becomes their best version, I am the happiest person.
Yes, like if everyone becomes the author, I'm going to be the best way. I'm the happiest person in the world. So yes,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
way, if everyone becomes the best version, you would be the happiest person. Amazing. What a mission. What a mission.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
So
so much.
thank you for sharing. Now, one advice for the wannabe authors, whoever wants to write a book, get published, what is your advice to them?
I would just say that please close your eyes, guys. You have some of the best mentors going across. I know it's gonna be the thoughts in the mind are gonna be like, how am I going to do it? I want to write a book. It's so dear to me. But in the hands of guidance, safe guidance, beautiful guidance, and some fantastic mentors, one of the best in the country, like Sweta ma'am, I think you can go ahead and please get us a proper support and get into a right mentorship, because that is really, really important. It saves a lot of time, saves a lot of energy, saves a lot of efforts, and your efforts are streamlined. So whatever efforts you put in is going to give you the results it deserves. So that's what I observed. So to all the aspiring authors, please don't keep it just in your to-do list or bucket list. Go ahead, write your book, get into a mentorship. IAA is a fantastic community, and I think that it gives more than any other coaching or mentorship that you can ever imagine of. And ma'am is one of the finest mentors that you can even dream about. So I think getting into this mentorship and going ahead is going to be a very good idea to make this dream of getting a book come true.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashwin. And one advice or one thing to all the viewers right now here, would you,
Yes, ma'am.
one last thing you want to share with them? Anything. It could be about your book, about your life, whatever you want to share with them.
To all the beautiful viewers out there, whichever part of the world you are in, whichever state of mind you are in, whatever your financial position is right now, whatever job you're in right now, whatever phase of life, personal life you're in right now, I'll take this opportunity to tell you all that things are going to get better. Things are going to be beautiful. Things are not just meant for struggles and anxieties and obstacles. Things are beyond this. God made all of us come here and embark upon this journey for a beautiful reason. We're all here to become something special. We're all flowers in the garden which are meant to bloom, not sit there and lament about what the days where there's no sunlight, there's no rain and all that. So let us all realize this, that we are inherently beautiful. We are inherently infinite in potential. And if we can realize this and go ahead with a smile on our face, it's always easy to sit back and say that we are having a busy schedule, we're not able to do what we're supposed to do. But with the difficulties, if we add that smile in the package, it makes the package look so beautiful and the journey becomes so beautiful. So keep smiling, go ahead, dream big, and chase those dreams. Let those dreams not let you sleep. You're all going to do well. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you so much for sharing this. So
Thank you,
people
ma'am.
out here, everyone watching, please go ahead, grab a copy of Dr. Ashwin's book. It is definitely going to help you in your life. And if you're wondering how to write, get published, both the links are here. You can grab a copy and you can also join my free masterclass, How to Write, Get Published, and Market Your Book. So thank you so much, Ashwin, for joining in.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
It's a
It was an
pleasure
amazing,
to
amazing
be with you.
experience.
Thank
Same
you.
here, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.